Hey guys, how's it going? Ed here. Just taking a quick break from tracking and figured I'd take a moment to introduce you to this beast sitting here beside me. Just a quick backstory. Some time ago I was introduced to this guy, Jason Wicks, from Fatfinger Guitars. Originally we were talking about him building a guitar neck for a body that I had kicking around the studio. But after a few conversations back and forth, Jason started asking me about the guitars that I played and if there was anything that I felt was missing or that I needed. This got me to thinking a little bit, and while I have a whole arsenal of custom shop guitars that I've been playing for, I don't know, God knows how many years, they're all based off of actual production guitars. So this led Jason to say, how about we just throw everything out, we start from scratch, and build a guitar designed to meet all your requirements and is personalized just for you. So I figured, what the hell, let's do it. So we started talking about a few different things, what kind of woods we were going to use, the hardware, pickups, all those things. And some of them are no-brainers. Like, we knew there was going to be a Floyd Rose. I knew there'd be Seymour Duncan pickups. I mean, I've been an artist with them for years, and they're an integral part to the guitars that I play. So then we started focusing on the design, the hardware layout, the woods and things, and came out with a really cool set of specs that were really quite impressive. So Jason got to work, and a short time later, we have this. Now, if you don't already know, I'm a huge Mopar fan. My coffin is sitting right outside, my 1970 Dodge Charger. Well, when we wanted to make this guitar, we wanted to personalize it and tie two passions together. So I took the guitar and we added this racing stripe, which is known as the Bumble Bee stripe that you see wrapped around the back of a lot of the old Mopars from back in the 70s. So that was one of the big key things we did. And the guitar got its name, the Bumble Bee, the name of the stripe. So let's go into some of the details on here of what's on this guitar. First we started with a black limber body, one piece. Most of you might know it more as Carina, same wood. So one piece body, and then for the racing stripe we're doing that with Wenge wood. Now, for the Wenge wood what we did is we rounded out the whole body and inserted this wood in here. So you can see just how perfect of a route out these were to set the wood directly into the body. No gaps or anything. So then we have that all set. We got the wood, maple neck obviously. On most of my guitars, that's pretty much all I use is maple fretboards and maple necks. For the first time we started with stainless steel frets, which I gotta tell you make a huge difference. The dots, markers were all done with the Wenge wood as well. When we went with the Floyd Rose, they had just introduced this new Floyd Rose original hot rod. So it's the same original Floyd Rose that everyone knows and loves, but it has this bigger brass block on it, which you can see in the back, and then stainless steel screws and things going through it, so it's a lot more sturdy and hold up to a lot more abuse. With the pickups, I've been using JB Seymour Duncans for years, and they're amazing pickups. But recently, Jason Becker came out with his own signature model, which is very much a JB, but with a little less gain, so you get a little bit more string definition and clarity doing any sort of fast runs. For the neck, we went with the full shred, which is now in almost all my guitars. They're just very smooth sounding when you do any sort of fast runs on the neck. Went with the YJM Ingve Seymour Duncan pickup volume knob. So it's just a lot of quick runs, so a very easy, fast roll off. Put the switch down here. Usually on most of my guitars, they're up here. Move them down. Just so it's a lot easier to pick and then just quickly slap down and slap up to do it off. I just found it would work better, which fortunately it did. We went with the same thing, an R2 nut that's up here. Stainless steel screws for these as well. This part of the hot rod kit. Went with, you can see the beautifully inlaid. This isn't a decal or anything. It's an inlaid Fatfinger logo. And then you can see the Bumble Bee, which is the name of the guitar based off of, obviously, the two passions of the old Mopar cars and guitar together. And then you can see the Shaler M6 mini tuners in the back. Those. So overall, a great, fantastic guitar. The craftsmanship is phenomenal. No attention was spared for detail. I mean, Jason went so far as even on the neck plate, where you usually get these little metal plates in the back, up on top of the wood screwed in. He even routed out the body and recessed the neck plate in. I mean, he looked at every little detail and just did a phenomenal job, right down to the black Limba Carina covers to go over the cavities as well. Great thing. So I'll give you a quick introduction sound-wise to the guitar, but we'll do another video and really get into how amazing this guitar is. First, for those that aren't familiar with the Yngwie and the fast action Seymour Duncan pot, you can really hear and feel the quick roll-off. So you get the So if you want to hear more, check in the next video where we really go into the sounds of this guitar. Peace.